Hi guys, this is Holiday Inflatable Fanatic, and today I'm going to be doing a review and inflation on the Walmart 2020 Christmas Inflatable Clydesdale horse. So this inflatable I also got in the lot, the lot with that I got the Advent Calendar Santa in, the Shivering Snowman, some other inflatables that I made reviews on in the last month or so, something around there. This was only used for one season, obviously, since it came out last year, and it still works perfectly. It is very, very big in person. It's, I believe, 9 feet tall, but it just, because it's not only tall, but it's also wide, it gives the impression that it's even bigger than 9 feet. I sadly don't have the box for this. It just came in a plastic tub. That's alright. I mean, it just has the standard Walmart box with the stock photo of this inflatable on it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this guy inflated. Alright guys, so here it is, fully inflated. The leg was twisted on it. I'm not sure if I include that clip in that video, but it was twisted, so it did take a little longer to inflate. It was a little bit more difficult to stand during the inflation process. But I'm glad that it's finally up and it's looking good. I'm sorry if there's a background noise. My dog is currently scratching underneath one of the chairs on our deck. Don't know why she's doing that. But as I said, this thing is absolutely massive. It's 9 feet tall, but it has to be at least 9 feet wide as well. If not 9 feet, 10 feet, I would say. This is one inflatable that would look nice with fuzzy fabric, specifically like the fuzzy fabric they use on the Santa beards, because that's more straight, and I don't think like a curly fabric or anything like that, like how they typically use on the teddy bears, would work for this guy. Alright, so taking a close-up look, here's the face of the horse. Pretty simple, has its nostrils, the mouth, the eyes, the ears, and the hair on top. It would be nice if the hair was inflatable or, inflated, but it doesn't, so you just kind of have to like fix it once it's, fully inflated. So like that. The wreath is a really nice added touch. I mean, without the wreath, it really wouldn't be that Christmassy. I do like that these, the little berries on the wreath inflate, and the bow itself also inflates. I know sometimes that is not the case for when they do stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure how many lights there are. I can see one C7 there, one there, and I would expect another 3 in the body. I would say it probably has about 5 to 6 in it. Another thing I do like about this horse is the fact that the legs are separated, they're not connected together, so it does give it a more realistic appearance. Sometimes they connect the feet at the bottom or do something like that. Even some of the older ones are like that, so I'm glad that's not the case for this. It did include the tail at the back. I know, once again, Gemmy does cheap out into ways like that, where parts that are not necessarily viewed from the street, they don't include. They do that a lot with the screen printing, and even parts that like inflate in little details like that. But I am glad that they include the tail, because it would look really off if, well, it didn't have a tail like that. And not to mention, it is inflatable, which is great. Well, and then here's the downsides, and this is not really like downside of the inflatable itself, but I just find it more funny. So these are the tethers that they included with this inflatable in the box, just the standard, plastic tether clips with the tethers attached to them. But as you guys can see, they don't touch the ground, so you have to literally pull down on the inflatable if you want to stake these tethers down into the ground. So that's just Gemmy's logic for you right there. I feel like they would have checked that before, you know, producing an entire inflatable with these tethers, but whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this inflatable. Forgot to mention it does have a YF80 in it, which is pretty good for this guy. It doesn't need a 125 or 200, and it inflates just fine with the 80. I'll go up to it. Yeah, it inflates just fine with that. And yeah, that's going to be everything for this inflatable review. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys do want this one, I sadly did sell this one on Mercari already, but Walmart is coming back, is going to be carrying this guy again for the 2021 season. So it should retail again for 99 bucks. I think that's what it retailed for last year, so I would figure it's the same. If not, if they do bump the price, I would imagine it being 109 or something like that. Not a huge price increase. But yeah, I would definitely say it's worth it. It's a big inflatable, and Gemmy doesn't really make many horse inflatables, especially if my viewers, if you guys, you know, have a horse, like to go horse riding, this is the perfect, you know, inflatable to get. So yeah, that's gonna, as I said, that's gonna be everything for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.